What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Jen Gaga's World. Today you get to see my newly organized makeup collection here. As I recently shared in the last few weeks that our Makeup Academy was officially canceled, and I had gotten this because I had signed up, but unfortunately that's not going to take place, and I had it sitting collecting dust with nothing inside. I had a bunch of makeup on my vanity area, a bunch of makeup in my bathroom area, and we're trying to organize and get our life together here in my bedroom. And I thought, why not just condense everything into this since it's just sitting here anyway? And so I'd been wanting to get the cute little white IKEA setup and put it in this little corner back here, which is usually where I video. But I figured, well, instead of waiting around to get that, I'm just going to put it all in these nice little bins here. And so in case you're curious about my makeup, during the course of my organization this morning, I came across my Pinky Rose Cosmetic Runway palette, and I had never ever used it before. I'll go ahead and open it up really quick. And I realized I've been in search of a pretty yellow, and I've been wanting to get the Morphe James Charles palette because of the yellow. And look, this whole time I had a yellow right smack dab in the middle there. And so I kind of went ahead and played with it this afternoon. It's not even morning anymore. I went ahead and played with it this afternoon. And so if you like that, definitely hit the thumbs up. If you want to see me recreate this look, go ahead and definitely leave a comment down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. You're still watching, that's because you are interested to see what we have. I won't really go into details because I pretty much already went into the majority of the details of these products in a past video, which I'll link down below. But let's go ahead and I'll show you what I got today. So this is the top. This is actually a detachable piece. Of course, this is through Impressions. It's meant for those that are on the go. If you're a makeup artist, you can have your little pull out. But you're gonna just see sort of how I organized. Here I have, the majority of these are my Lady Gaga products. You can see I left her little special section. And then I also added this creamy eyeshadow. This is not by Lady Gaga. This is a product called Ciate? Sorry, it's a little blurry, but you get the idea. And I also want to apologize in the background. You have my son that's doing his thing on his gaming, so I apologize for the loudness. Here we have another Pinky Rose palette. This is the Tarte. This is actually a like a contouring or almost like a highlighter type palette. This is the Kat Von D Fetish. I put all my pretty much these right here. This was a highlighter palette. It was gifted to me last year. But here are all my palettes. Look at how old this palette is, you guys. This is like one of my first Morphe palettes. This was the contouring palette. Then I want to say this was my first, no, this was not. This was actually a gift. I love these palettes, but I hate that they have this material because it gets all ugly after a while. So I have a couple Morphe palettes. I pretty much put all my eyeshadow palettes in here. You see on the side over here, I have all my Anastasia palettes. I have some Naked palettes. Let's see, was that Naked? Yes, Naked. The berries. This is the, yep, all my Naked palettes are over here. These are my Anastasia palettes. Then I have a couple of these, like I said, it was in a past video. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. And then I have some store brand, like really old palettes, but I keep them because I figure my daughter can always, you know, play around if she has a costume that she needs to do or of some kind. Then I have this cream contour kit, and please don't judge my hands. They look really ashy. And so I have all my Morphe palettes are pretty much down here. This one is really pretty. Look at how pretty these colors are, you guys. That's so nice. And then I have Morphe, and another Morphe down here. So this is kind of how I organize. I try to keep them all eyeshadow palettes in here, with the exception of some of these being highlighter palettes or contouring palettes because they were the same width of a contour palette. I mean, eyeshadow palette. So it was just easier to keep together. Getting lost in translation here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one aside. And this, I actually have to clip, so please hold. Alright guys, I had to put the phone down because I had to clip these, but it's really good, sturdy quality, and so they're not easily closed with one hand, so I had to use both hands. You can see where these can actually attach here to the side, but we're not doing that today. Okay, and if you notice I'm missing my comforter because it's washing, so, or I just washed it, so it's drying still. Now we have the big boy. This is where you would put your brushes. My daughter was so cute. She went ahead and washed some of my brushes for me, and she put them in here. Okay, the other one had it as well, but as I said, I already snapped it shut, so I apologize. And then here's my Pinky Rose Academy shirt. I was so excited to wear and unfortunately wasn't able to, but I definitely hope to still be able to sign up for the class in the future. But in here I have all of my facial products. Some of these were the ones that my friend gifted me in that past video that I have. This is for like a hair product, but for the most part these are like this. You're probably like, well, that's not your skin tone. My friend gifted this to me, but I'm gonna use it for like makeup if we need to do like a special Halloween look of some kind. You never know. So I have that, but if it's gone past the expiration, I'm just gonna be getting rid of stuff. But I actually got rid of a lot of stuff that I didn't use anymore. So you can see some of these are toners, others are kind of like, why can I not think? Setting sprays. And then we have this little front compartment here. By the way, this video is not sponsored, so if you're curious, it's not sponsored at all. But Impressions did do a good job with this kit. And then these are all the little slide outs. So here we have lipsticks, whether it be liquid lipsticks or regular lipsticks. My daughter did the NARS little setup. You can see how well she did there. And then I just kind of threw these on top. Over here, I put all my lip glosses. You can see I have a love for lip glosses as well. In here are my highlighter kits. So I have a couple different highlighters. What is this Tarte thingy? Oh, it's the contouring palette. It's a contouring or it's like a highlighter. It's like both. Okay. Over here I have Overflow. This is actually, I came in one of my boxes through Influencer. Never used it, but it's a nice little palette to have. Empty. Oh, and then these are mascaras or concealer. And down here, these are both empty. And here I put the little overflow of the stuff that came with the like a little strap. Hey guys, so pretty much that's what it was. I mean, it's really just all about organizing and figuring, well, I already have this kit, might as well use it. And just keep all my makeup. Then by the time I get my little IKEA setup, maybe I can actually be back into the academy, depending on what happens with COVID. But I understand from a business perspective, you know, wanting to get that money back to each customer, because you just don't know. And with times being tough and really not knowing what to expect tomorrow, it's best just to give people their money back, and then they can move forward from there if they decide to rejoin later. Yeah, but you could tell I got everything sort of really organized over here in my little corner. Got my little Morphe. This was one of my favorite boxes. It's the Yvette XO kit. It's all empty, obviously, but I did a video on that. I'll make sure to link that as well. Some of her favorites. I have in this little area, I have my little like the one eyeshadow, the little like a color pop. What do they call? I can't think of the word. It's like a little. I can't even think, but you know, the little single eyeshadows. So I kept those in there, and like my lashes, I put my lashes in this little bin here. And so just kind of kept it nice and simple, and I wanted to keep it nice and clean because it was looking all sort of cluttered. If this looks cluttered to you, it was like times 10, just a little bit before that. But yeah, so I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you like this video, make sure, like I said, please hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get further notifications when I post future videos in the future. So again, thank you so much for watching. See you all later. Happy organizing. Bye.